going live with ease and confidence. We are doing it this morning. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much for all the support. I am back from vacation. So I appreciate everyone joining this morning. Let's go live and monetize. That's what we're talking about this morning, friends. So thank you all for joining. Um, we're going to talk all things going live and monetizing your expertise. Let me know if you have questions. We are talking all things going live. So we're going to get started in just a second. You guys know our co-stream. I don't keep it a secret. I tell you everything I'm doing. We are doing it this year. This is our year. We are halfway through the year, y'all. We are halfway done. So we're gonna celebrate. We're gonna get excited about this. We're gonna talk about community. We're gonna talk about all things going live for building our community and thinking about our purpose. Okay. So what are we going to do in this next phase? Okay, so I want us to be excited. I want us to think about this intentionally. I want us to grow. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Thank you all who are here. I appreciate you joining the live. We're going to get started in just a second. So as you guys know, I always talk about, okay, making sure that you are intentional about your purpose and how you are setting yourself up for success. So thank you all for coming through. This is my go live. And let's go live and monetize. Come on, friends. That's what we're doing today. So I appreciate you all being here. We're going to get started. I'm setting up my volume for you all. Thank you so much. I hope you guys can hear me. We're going to get to talking. I'm going to talk loudly so you all can hear me clearly. But we are talking all things going live and monetizing today. So this is going to be also a conversation when I'm on TikTok. I'm going to coach stream in a second about how do you make sure that you are also in a very intentional way. How are you making sure that you are thinking about your next level? Are you thinking about your fan club, your community? How are you bringing people along to support you? So that is part of this process as well. You want to be intentional about that as well. So let's make sure we are being intentional about our growth strategy, friends. And so we're going to do some stuff today. We're going to connect with our fan club. We're going to connect and make sure we are also building our community. Hello, King Kong. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, my friend. So cute. Appreciate you, friend. This is Let's Go Live and Monetize. So come on in, friend. Thank you so much for commenting. If you are on my live right now, make sure you like the live. Make sure you comment. And make sure you subscribe. If you have not subscribed to my live, come on and subscribe, friends. We're going to do all things to build this community. So today we're talking about Let's Go Live and Monetize. So this is what today is about. We are going to do it, friends. So I want to make sure we are doing it together. Hello, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know if you have questions. Come on in. We're going to talk all things. Let's go and monetize. Let's go live and monetize, friends. So I want to make sure you guys understand that this is something that you can do if you stay committed. So make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And let me know if you are here. How are you doing in your journey? Are you going live? Oh, awesome, awesome. What flag is that? Tell me what flag. My geography's off. Let me know. I was just in Italy, so my geography is way off right now. I'm trying not to be jet lagged, but at the end of the day, I am here. I am here with you all. So we are gonna do this. So we're gonna talk all things go live. Let's go live and monetize. So let me know in the chat if you have gone live before. Let me know if you've gone live, and if you have not gone live, why not? What's holding you back? Now, I will say on YouTube, you got to have 50 subscribers. So if you have those 50 subscribers, click the go live button. Click the go live button. You heard it from me. Click the go live button. You're going to grow your account. You're going to grow your community. You want to click it so you can start that growth. Now, I'm going to ask you, make sure you like the live and comment as well. Thank you so much. You're looking. Hello, friend. Okay. India, Arabic. Thank you so much for you looking like Dr. Lisa. Appreciate you being here, friend. So go ahead and comment, like the live, and subscribe if you have not done so already. We're going to click the subscribe button. We're going to make sure we're growing the channel. And then if you go to one of my pages and comment on one of my shorts or long form videos, I see that. I can comment back, comment, like, and subscribe to your channel as well. This is our growth season. I say it all the time. We are growing. There's no reason we shouldn't be growing. So we're going to do some fun stuff. Are you married? Yes, I am. I know. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate the looksies. I appreciate all the support, friend. But yes, happily. Thank you so much, friend. But look here, make sure you are liking the live, subscribing. I appreciate you so much for being here. So this is our go live and monetize. We're gonna take this to the next level because we are here. We are in the month of July. We are in July. You know, when I think back, I'm like, did I say I was gonna be here in July? No, no, no. I did not say that. There's no way I would have known that last year this time. Okay. And then on top of that, this is my birthday month. So when you think about someone who is like really cognizant of the year, a year ahead, what I'm going to be doing, how do I think about my life, what should transform for me, I didn't put this on the card either. I did not. I did not put this on the card. So, with that being said, I'm here. I'm excited. I'm excited about the next 6 months. I'm excited about the future. And so, what I will tell you is that I need you to get excited too. I need you to get excited, friends. So this is where that energy is coming from. If you guys are like, where is her energy coming from? Her energy is coming from being here at this point in time. And I'm like, okay, it's go time. It is go time. So let's go, friends. We are going live. You guys know I co-stream, so I'm on the other platform. Hello, hello, my TikTok friends. Come on in. We are talking all things going live with ease and confidence. We're going live and we're let's go, let's go, let's go and monetize, friends. Come on. We are doing this. Let me know if you have questions. Come on in. We are excited this morning. We are so excited. Jill, how are you? Thank you for joining, friend. Thank you for letting me check my volume too. Celebrate you coming on in, being number one. Rocco, how are you, friend? Come on in. All my friends, Dorothy M, how are you, friend? Come on in, friend. We are talking all things going live. Zoe, Mama Lee Ann, how are you, friend? Come on in. Angela, how you doing? Operation Cheryl, thank you so much for Jill. I love it. I love it. Come in and get your daily heart me. So we are talking. This is my go live and monetize. So I'm excited because you guys can tell I'm back at home. If you see the little artwork in the background, I'm home. Good morning. How you doing, Virginia? Good morning. I am back at home, so I am so excited to be back home after 5 days of travel. So it feels good. It feels good to be back where you can sleep in your own bed and you can rest and not have to be jet lagged. I am a little jet lagged, y'all. I am a little jet lagged. But I'm back. I'm happy to be back at home. Miss Darlene, how are you? I am back. You see me back in the house. I am back, friends. So, yes, I'm back. So, I'm so excited. Hey, guys. So, I put on my live title. Hello, friends. Come on in. I appreciate you all coming in. We are going to get started. I put on my live title on purpose. I said, let's go. Let's go and monetize. So, that's what this is all about. Because, guess what? I'm excited, y'all. We're in July. We are in July. Okay, let me just sit with that for a little bit. We are in July. Okay, so July is special to me because it's my birthday month too. We're gonna say that. Okay, we gonna cheer for that. This is my birthday month. But when I think about last year, how you doing, Trisha? Hello, DML. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning, friends. I see y'all coming in. I got excited. I got so excited because when I think about hey, darling, when I think about this month. And when I think about January, let me go back. Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much, friend. Let me go back. Let me go back to January of 2024. Now, if I was going to say in 2025, in the month of July, that you were going to be a live streamer on TikTok with over 14,000 followers, with monetizing in so many different ways, would I have put that on my bingo card? Would I have even thought that? No, not at all. Not at all. We just gonna put that out there. I ain't gonna give y'all time to answer. No, no, that was not on my card. That was not in my sight. When I looked at the calendar this morning, I said, it is July 3rd. Oh my goodness. It is July 3rd. I'm back at home. There's no way, no way, no way, no way I would have said last year in the month of July, when I started the month off, that this is what I'm going to be doing in 2025. There's no way I would have thought that. I mean, and let me ask this. How many of you in the room think the same thing? The ones who are going live, my friends who are going live, how many of you are saying, okay, my goodness, would I have thought this? Would I have thought that I would have been going live on a regular basis? Would I have even put that in my mindset? So July is a special month because, like I said, it's my birthday, but it also marks 6 full months. 6 full months, literally. 6 full months of me doing this on a consistent basis, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what this is all about. This is all about building community. This is all about growing. This is all about being consistent. He said, I am out here paying bills. Oh, you said you out here paying bills. Sorry. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. So that's what this is all about. I want you guys to see that there is so many opportunities out here for you all. I want you all to know that at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you. Until my birth month also is in Principal Martin. Principal Martin, I'm excited about meeting you, friend. I'm excited about meeting you. Yes, friend. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll put it out there because I imagine I'm gonna be spending time with y'all on my birthday. So we're gonna say July 21st. Okay. We will be together. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. July 1. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend some time together. But that is the actual birthday. Thank you so much, Season. How are you, friend? So I'm going to start this off. I want you all to get excited with me. I want us to be thinking very intentional about our growth. So that's what this is about. I put let's go live, let's monetize. Let's think about this from an intentional perspective. I am so excited. I almost forgot to get my daily heart. I mean, look at you. 14th. You're 14th. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, us cancers, we celebrate the whole month. Just like other months too. But we celebrate the whole month because guess what? We pour so much into other people and other things that we're doing that this month becomes about us. It really does. That's the way I look at it. I said this is the one month that becomes about me, okay? Because we're nurturers by nature. That's the Cancer sign. And at the end of the day, we nurture and we care. We pour in. We probably helicopter a little bit too when it comes to our kids and how we do things. But at the end of the month, this at the end of the day, this month is all about us. Okay, I have to go pay my bills. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene. I appreciate you, friend. So at the end of the day, it becomes about us. That's it. And so because of that, you said, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you, Life and Profit Mentor. Thank you so much for being here. And so at the end of the day, this becomes a month about us. And it's a month where, we reflect a lot. That's what cancers do. We reflect. We want people to feel fulfilled. We want our family to feel nurtured. We want our family to just do well. And so we're always thinking about others. And so this is the one month this becomes about us. So I'm celebrating. I am celebrating, friends. That's what this is all about. I appreciate you all being here. Come on in, friends. I appreciate you joining the live. So this live, we're going to continue to celebrate. We're gonna do something a little different because I know we're still rocking the community fest. And I found out, and I honestly, with me traveling and stuff, I really wasn't able to to do what I needed to do to make sure I was progressing and stuff when it comes to the community fest activity. So there's a couple things we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to unlock some of the things that needs to happen for community fest. So we're gonna do that as a community. We are part of the fan club round. So let me say that we are part of the fan club round. I'm gonna pin this. We have to do 4 roses in a matter of uh, uh, 25 minutes basically. And so what I'm going to do, I set that rose up there. Thank you so much, Trisha. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. And so I set that there for us to go ahead and get the roses. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate everybody supporting the Community Fest goal. It's 4 roses. And so we achieved it already. Look at there. That's what this is all about, y'all. We a small room right now. We're mighty though. That's what it's all about. We are small and mighty. We're gonna get some of our other friends. I'm gonna share out the live. So if you don't mind sharing out the live too, if you press my nose or glasses, we can share out the live. But I shared the other day. Let me share out the live first. I shared the other day is that we progressed, and like I said, I've been traveling, so I wasn't able to kind of really pay attention to all the details of the community fest. But I was going to share this with you all just so that you know we are part of the global round for the fan club. Okay, so I'll show you guys this real quick. We are in the global round, so we made it to the global round. And I just want to make sure, and I'll share this with you all so you guys can see it. All who are coming into the room, thank you so much. How you doing, Happy? How you doing, Dr. Lisa? Yay, I'm back. I'm back. I am back, friend. So let's see. Let's show you because I show you everything I do. I pull up the hand. I want you guys to see exactly what I see. I pulled this from my camera roll because I did it as part of a screenshot image. So we're 200 plus. And this is the fan club round. As you guys can see, we're global. We're on the global side. We're a global super level. And so I just started the bonus time. And then one of the things we have to do to unlock one of the things that we have to do to unlock it is that we have to do 4 battles, 4 of those matches. So we'll do that in a little bit as well. I'm going to get some of our friends to come in and we'll do some quick friendly matches. That's what they're called, friendly matches, so we can really activate the room. Toya, good morning. How are you, friend? Come on in. Thank you so much for all your support. You are awesome. I just wanted to say hi. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Life. I love it. I love it. Life and profit mentor. I love that. Are you going live, my friend? Let me know if you're going live. Let me know how your live journey is panning out, friend. Um, I hope you are going live. So that's what this is all about. This is about community. And so when we think about this round, this is really important for us to know. And I just want to kind of sit in this for a little bit. The fan club portion. Thank you, Toya. Look at you reaching level 10 up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The fan club round is actually all about you all. It is. It's all about you all. It's about how you are essentially becoming part of a community that you chose to be a part of my community, but I'm sure you're part of other communities too. But you've taken this time, taken this space to be in community with other people. Okay? And so I always kind of push back on the whole fan club concept, that terminology, because at the end of the day, I don't see us as, you guys might like what I'm doing and you appreciate what I bring to the table. And maybe you are a true quote unquote fan. But at the same time, we are a community. We're family. Okay? We're not fans, we're fam. Okay? And we are doing this together. So if I can't do what I'm doing without you all, okay? And in the same token, I'm assuming all of us, the collective us, as we are viewers of other people, we can't grow and do what we need to do without knowing the way and learning from other people. That's how this is. So we are all connected. That's right. This is home for me. Thank you. So that's what this is all about. We are growing with each other. That's it. That's it. And this growth is happening because we are making a commitment to be in this space, a commitment to learn from each other, a commitment to grow. Okay. And so when you go and go live, because that's what this title is, Let's Go Live and Monetize. Okay. So when you go and you go live, you're gonna have that same mindset, like, hey, I can't do this without you all. Okay. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do this. Okay. Because they're projecting their own insecurities onto you. Okay. You could do this. You can do this easily. And that's the thing about this today. When I say 6 months, a full 6 months of going live, and the growth that has happened over those 6 months, true. That's it. That's it. The growth that's happened, I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have been telling myself a year ago this time to say, okay, Dr. Lisa, what the hell are you thinking, girl? What's going on? What's going on in your head that makes you think you could do this? At the end of the day, you can. And I'm so happy I didn't discourage myself. Thank you so much. What is it? What is it? Tech Trends with E. I appreciate your friend. And so just know, I was telling myself, like, I couldn't do this. And then at some point, here's what happened for me. It really happened towards the end of the year. How you doing, Rachel Sun Sunflower? I see your friend. At the end of the month, it came down to, hey, why can't I do it? And I'm just going to be transparent with you all. I've said this before. What was happening is that I belong to multiple mentorship groups. So I'm not a person that sits back and say, oh, well, I don't need mentorship. I tell you guys all the time, my dissertation was on mentorship. So that was my topic. Okay. So at the end of the day, I understand the value of learning from others because you don't know what you don't know. You just don't. I mean, that's just the reality of life. We don't know what we don't know. And so we need other people to kind of help lead the way and help us understand maybe some pitfalls, but also some things that we can do to help elevate. And so with doing that, I said, okay, well, I was around a lot of people who really what the number one barrier for them was going live. And because I was coming to these other live rooms and listening to other live hosts. Now, granted, they weren't teaching about going live. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit an invite by accident. Don't answer that. Rachel Sunflower. I'm sorry about that. I hit your invite by accident. They weren't teaching about going live. They were just teaching about different topics in terms of digital marketing and just understanding the concept. And I was like, I like this person's energy. I like what they're saying and offering. At the same time, why am I nervous? Why am I nervous about doing what they're doing? Because that's what I need to be doing. Let me do what they're doing. And then that's when it dawned on me. I was like, I guess I got to go live. And then I was like, okay, well, I went to a live room and the live host said, hey, I went live every day in the month of December. I was like, well, I could do that. New year coming up. Let me go ahead and go live in January. I'm going to go live every day in January. And then that became February. And then that became March. And then that became April. Then that became May. And then that became June. And now I'm sitting here in July. So that's what this is about. This is about you thinking very intentionally about what type of community you want to do, what kind of community you want to have, and how do you take the steps to do it. And a lot of times it's just a matter of just getting through the transition and the scary parts of pressing the go live button. And what does it mean to not have people there initially, but then over time, people will come and they'll start supporting you because they like what you have to offer. Okay. So that's what this is all about. I want us to be sitting in this space and understanding that this is about community. This is about us growing. We're going to do better. We're going to continue to grow. Hello, Rich and Sunflower. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I appreciate you all being here. And I finally went live this week. Did you, Tree? You said, Dr. Lisa, I had to say something. You didn't talk me into it. How was it, friend? How was it? Let me know, how did it go for you? How was the go live experience? Let me know how it went. Did you have a lot of people? And let me say this. Let me put this in perspective. First of all, I'm proud that you went live. I don't want to diminish that. And then what I'm going to say, whatever you tell me, I'm going to still celebrate the fact that you went live and recognizing that that is part of the growth. Okay. So hopefully it was a positive experience. And even if it was negative, that's what you want to, be able to say, okay, you know what? Okay. Now I need to think about this. How do I do things differently? I was so nervous, but it, it, but it where well I had to it was fine. A few people came through and showed love. There we go. That's it. That's the perspective I want you to have. I don't want you to go into this thinking, oh gosh, it's going to be great. Everyone's going to come in. Oh my gosh. Oh, all of a sudden I'm going to have a room full of people. That doesn't happen for everybody. I'm going to tell you that doesn't happen for the majority of people. Okay? That's just not how the algorithm works. It takes time to get to know you. It takes time to get a feel for you. And then it takes time, like now, where the algorithm is really pushing and favoring some of these campaigns that are happening. Community Fest is the primary one that's happening. They always have some stuff going on though on this algorithm on the app. So you want to be intentional about how do you participate in some of that stuff too. I'm just going to say that out loud. So you do need to participate. But at the same time, it is going to require you to be consistent because if you're showing up once and don't show up again for another 2 weeks and then show up again once and then show up again maybe another week, that's not consistency. And so the app is not going to favor that. So you got to be intentional. Define and Dana, how are you, friend? This is a celebration today. Today we're celebrating in a couple different ways. We are celebrating because we are talking about, first of all, we're celebrating the fact that we are part of the global level of Community Fest because of the fan club. And that's what this fan club has brought. We are here together. Tiffany, how are you, friend? Thank you, Tree. And so that's part of it. We are here for the Global Fest, the community global level, rather. And so we're going to participate. We did the live goal already. We have to do 4 matches. So we'll do that in a second. I have to figure out anybody. Well, let me ask this question. Anybody in the room doing Community Fest? Let me know if there's anybody in the room doing Community Fest. And so I just want to make sure I support other people who are doing it because they probably have matches they have to unlock as well. And so if that is the case, let me know. And if that is not the case, that is totally fine. We will get a few friendly battles to check the box. Good morning, Tiffany. How are you? Thank you so much, Tree. Tree, let me know, when are you going to go live again? And my friends who are in the room, make sure you guys are commenting, liking, sharing the live. I want us to be in community. That's what this is all about. Thank you so much for the popular vote, friend. Appreciate the support. Um, let me know when you're going live again. And then my other friends who are in the room, if you are new to my live, I'm going to go again tonight. There we go. There we go. And so we're gonna schedule this. Betsy, how are you, friend Betsy? We are going to schedule this. So you're gonna go live tonight. You're gonna go live tomorrow. Okay? You gotta do three to unlock all the features. To have co-hosts, to have guests, to pin comments. You gotta get all the features unlocked. So you have to do a total of three. And then how long did you go live for that first one? Because if you went over 30 minutes, you're good. But if you haven't, then you want to make sure you hit that 30-minute threshold. Okay. Hello, Carol. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, girl. Hey. I love it, Betsy. How are you? Betsy, are we on the countdown, friend? I think the July is a good month for you too. July is a good month because you are almost retired, friend. I love it. Yes, I did like 1 hour and 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. Toya, what's your question, friend? Let me know your question. And let me know if you want to come up because here's what I plan on doing. We're going to do those matches. We're going to get the matches out the way. We're going to check the box. And then 28 days. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. 28 days. I love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, I want to be you when I grow up. I want to be you, friend. Toya, what's your question, friend? Let me know if you want to come up and ask the question because I do want to make sure we are in community. So we're gonna work on the community fest side too. We're gonna have multi guests. We're gonna do that. Yes, yes. You do want to come up? Okay. You know what? Let me invite you now. Since we're a small room, we can get to chatting real quick. I'm gonna invite you now. Um, and so you guys, I came back and my allergies are kicking my tail a little bit.
Okay, it's just a quick question.
Sure. How you doing?
I hope I'm not off topic,
No,
but
no, no. Whatever
if I
topic.
have a balance in my account on TikTok, how do I claim that?
Do you have a PayPal account connected to it?
I don't know. That's what I'm unsure
So
of.
the answer is probably no. So if you're unsure of it,
Okay.
that means that you didn't connect PayPal. So you got to connect PayPal. So let me visually walk you through it because I did this for a friend. I think it was Happy. I think Happy. I sent you some information, so I remember seeing it recently. Let me walk you through it, and I may be off by my clicks where I tell you to go to, only because it's a little convoluted, to be honest with you. And
Okay.
I think if you haven't done it for the first time, it may show up a
Hmm.
little different for you because they have those pop up screens sometimes that pop up, and so your view may
Okay.
be different from my view. But here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to your profile page,
Okay.
and on your profile page, you're gonna click. You're gonna click TikTok Studio.
Hmm.
TikTok Studio. I want you to scroll down a little bit where you see that balance. Say the balance on, we're just gonna throw a hard number out there. Maybe it's $50. So say
Hmm.
you see a balance of $50. You're
Hmm.
gonna click that $50, that number, because that's
Hmm.
gonna be in a little box that shows that balance. You're gonna click that. It's going to take you to a screen, and it should take you to a screen where that $50 is probably sitting in a black box. It's going to show the balance there. Scroll down a little bit, and underneath there, I think you're going to click the one that says Live Rewards. You'll see it in the kind of like the middle of the screen in its own separate box, and it should have in the middle of the word Live Rewards. Now here it may be different clicks, so
Okay.
let's let's kind of go with it though.
Okay.
If it's a screen that pops up the $50 again, click the $50. Um, it should take you to another screen, and at the top corner, you're gonna try to get to the point where you see almost like a little credit card symbol. It's gonna be like a little
Okay.
credit card symbol in the right hand corner. Click
Hmm.
that. That's what you need to click, and that's where you can add your payment information.
Oh, okay.
And you're gonna add a PayPal account. TikTok sends rewards through PayPal only.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome, friend. You get your money, get your money. Okay, so once you connected, now the only thing I have to tell you though, you might have to come back after because they TikTok pays out for live
Hmm.
rewards every Wednesday morning.
Okay.
So they just did it yesterday, and then and you can set it where they pay it out. You can get that deposit between $1 to $500, depends on when you want it to get paid out to you. There is another step that happens. You're going to say, "Why didn't I get paid?" Because they need to verify your ID. So
Okay.
another screen's going to pop up after you put your PayPal in.
Hmm.
You might have to go back to that screen where I said click where it said live rewards. If you scroll down even further at the bottom, it may say verification. So click
Okay.
that. So it's a little convoluted. It's multiple clicks in under that monetization area, but
Mm-hmm.
essentially you need to make sure you verified your identity and you add a PayPal account. Those two things to make sure you get paid.
Okay.
Okay.
Got you.
All right, friend. Appreciate you.
Thank you
Get your
so
money.
much.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, friends. There we go. There we go. You said this app is forcing you to give gifts. Is this app is forcing you to give gifts? It probably does because I think it shares a little a message. I don't know if it forces you, but you can bypass it. But it does encourage you to send a gift. Jeanette Juanetta, thank you so much. I didn't get paid this month because they sent me a verification, but I didn't see it. Yes, so those are the two things. You got to verify. You got to add the account and send the verification. Did you not verify yet, or did you finally verify? Let me know if you finally verified. But essentially, you're gonna go back to where I described for our friend Toya. You're going to go back under monetization. If you scroll down, there's going to be a little transaction wording verbiage that says verification. You're going to click that, and that's where you can verify. Okay, so yeah, it's under that monetization area. It is not easy. It's multiple clicks. It's very confusing at times, very convoluted where they have things situated. So um, I always have to kind of go in, and I find myself clicking around and stuff, and it's not a smooth way. I did, but they said it takes 3 days. Yes, so you won't get paid to the next Wednesday. Yeah, so it'll be another week before you'll get paid. So you won't get paid out this week, but next week you should be good. Um, I am sure they they did. Okay, yep, okay. So yes, that was for a reason. Which Trisha, I missed it. I think some of your wording got cut off. Um, yes, how you doing, D Rob? How are you, friend? Come on in. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all supporting the live. We're gonna get started. I want to do today's live. To be honest with you, I want to do it where we are doing because this is about the fan club, y'all. I'm just gonna say that. So this is about you all because TikTok said we made it to the global round for the fan club because we the collective we, Mama Leanne, how are you? We are in community. That's what we're doing. How you doing, Deb? How are you, visionary? Hope I had a good vacation. I did. I'm a little jet lag. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Your girl's struggling a little bit. Struggling. What is it? Sluggish. I'm sorry. I'm combining struggling. Sluggish. That's what I am. Sluggish. And so I and I had a little bit of coffee, not much, but I need some more coffee. So I am on a different time zone because what is it? When I we tried not to convert too much to the 6 hours ahead for Italy, but we did, and so right now it is midday for them. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock. So I am yeah, your girl, your girl's tired, but I'm doing it. I'm here. We had a good time. We had a really good time. It was a great experience. I so truly, how are you? Truly inspired, Martin. Appreciate your friend. Angela, thank you all who are coming into the live. Make sure you guys are commenting. What part of Italy did you go? Oh yeah, yeah. So what where we mainly stayed was Rome. How you doing? Yes, Michelle. How are you, friend? we stayed in Rome we stayed in Rome primarily. That's where the hotel was. We had to do a day trip to Florence. That's where my daughter is. so we had to get her to Florence. So that's what it was all about. Hey, happy thriving Thursday. Thank you so much, Jess. It was a great trip. It was a great trip, great experience. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So my husband and I, we went years ago, about 5 years ago. We still fighting this Oh, sorry, friend. Hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. I thank you so much for being here, though. Appreciate you. Yeah, my husband and I, we had done a cruise, so we had welcome homeroom agent. How you doing? I'm still waiting on that agency email. I sent 2 emails to them. Ain't heard back yet. So we gon' I'm side on TikTok a little bit, but we gonna see what happens, friend. Hopefully, I hear something soon. so um, but yeah, so we went previously. So my husband and I, we had done the Colosseums, we had done the Vatican, we had done all the tourist things when we had did that trip. So what we did for the kid, so we had my 5 year old and my almost 20 year old. She's staying there for Florence, so she's gonna do some sightseeing with her friends, and her father's coming on the back end, so they're gonna do some travels. What we tried to do was do a Colosseum tour, and we had booked it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, First of all, it's a racket. I'm gonna say that's kind of how I feel about it. But you got to make sure you're on time, okay, y'all? So they give you a timestamp. They give you a timestamp to arrive at the Coliseum. If you miss that timestamp by 15 minutes or so, if you miss that timestamp, you can't go inside. They let you go to some of the other, because the ticket is available to the forum type locations as well around the Coliseum, but you can't go inside the Coliseum. And so we missed our timestamp. I'm gonna tell you, we missed it probably. I think we arrived. It was a 1 o'clock timestamp. We arrived around 1:40. So we had missed it. But with that being said, they did not let us in. So I was a little disappointed because obviously I wanted to take them inside there and see. And it was like, oh, you could buy another ticket or get a tour guide to take you and buy a ticket for them. So essentially we would have had to repurchase. And I was like, you know what? I seen the Coliseum and I see all this. I'm okay. And besides, she was going to go back anyway and see and do some tour stuff with her friends and her father. So I was like, you know what, girlfriend, you come back here and see the Coliseum from the inside. But in the meantime, we're gonna see it from the outside. Hello, how you doing, friend? How you doing, Heart and Joy? So yeah, I was a little disappointed by that because I was like, okay, y'all wrong for that. I mean, it was within the hour. Come on now. You said I came back fast. Well, we left Friday. So it's been essentially almost a week and we were there right at 5 days. Yep, right at 5 days. So it's been a week and it was a long travel, long travel flying over and flying back. And then, like I said, on Monday, we had to do the train ride to get her to Florence and stuff. So we did the high speed train. That wasn't too bad. So it was just a lot of traveling. Just that type of international travel. For me, it was 11. Yes, 11-hour flight from we took, and let me say it actually is longer because we live in Orlando, so we had to drive to Miami, which is like 3.5 hours, and then we had to fly out, which is 11-hour flight to. It was a direct flight from Miami to Rome. Seems like forever. It doesn't seem like forever. I know. I was like, I'm ready to get home. You going to UBC? Am I? Oh, so it is in Orlando. Yes. No, I'm not. I was thinking about it. Here's because I just looked it up. It's funny because I was in the airport looking at all the information about it because I hadn't been tuned into it as much. So that was my time to kind of catch up on some emails and stuff. And so I was debating about it. I'm still kind of debating about it. If I'm going to do it, I need to make a decision like soon. But I think I'm gonna pass on this one only because I got so much stuff going on with TikTok already. So UBC in that particular forum, I was like, okay, it is in Orlando. I probably should do it. It's right here. I'm still thinking about it. I'm happy you brought it to my attention because in my mind I had kind of checked it off the list of things I want to do. So I need to go back and like read it a little bit more, like look at the page and look at the FAQs. I think that's where I kind of left. I was like, maybe not, but it is here, so that would be good. Since it's right here, and then when it's in your backyard, it's kind of like okay, why not? Hello, friends. I'm really trying to pour some more time in. I'm waiting on the agency thing from TikTok, but I'm also trying to pour some more time into my TikTok shop, just so that you all know. That's the other thing where I need to kind of light a little fire under myself. I said I'd go if it was close, but it's not. Yeah, no, that's far for you. What is that? Yeah, that's far. Hello, friends. Yeah, I don't blame you for no not doing that travel. But for you, I don't know. You are heavily invested in UBC, and obviously, Richard will be there. So too, that it may be a good thing if you are looking to make that connection as well. Hello, friends. I'm fine to Vegas. Okay, for a convention though. Oh, you're going to go to Vegas. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, I don't blame you. I would go to Vegas too. All right, friends. I was saying earlier, Coach Miss Jessie, let me know. Are you still doing Community Fest? What does that look like for you? Doris, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the community. Thank you, Trisha, for all the likes. Richard, yes, I know. Let me know who is still involved. We are doing Community Fest because we made the global round as a fan club, y'all. We gonna cheer for that. And I'm excited about that. So I want to make sure we check the boxes, and that way we can really engage fully. And I'm going to come back at 4, so I'll have the yay. I'll have the gosh, what am I trying to say? I'll have the ability to continue to do Community Fest at 4 o'clock too. So we'll have the treasure box. We'll have all the things that come with that. So Hold on one second. You said, so I found how to do it from my tab. Oh, did you? What happened? What's the difference? Because you weren't able to see the information. So did you have to change the setting? What happened? Um, so we're gonna do Community Fest, and I started this live off by saying, "Hey, this is July. July is my month, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. July is, I was saying earlier, July is all about pouring into other people. Because as if you're a Cancer, the zodiac sign says we are nurturers by nature. We pour into a lot of people, and at the end of the day, this month is our month. It's our month to pour into us. Gotta appreciate you so much, Deb. And so this is our month to pour into us, the July. With July folks, us cancers, we are always about family. Yes, I'm a July baby. I am a July baby. Yes. The prompt is there before you go live. The prompt is there before you go live. What prompt for Community Fest? Hello. Hello, short words. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Yes, cancers are awesome people. They are. We're nurturers. We are. We try to make sure people are cared for and tended to, and we support everybody. But this is our month. This is our month to pour into us. So yeah, I'm on the cusp. So people tease me because they say, "Are you truly a Cancer? What are you?" I'm on the edge. On the cusp. I am Cancer primarily. I think I'm on the Cancer side, but some people say I got a foot into the Leo door. So I'm partially both. My son's father was and he worked like a he worked hard. Huh? He was a hard worker. I love it. I love it. Yes, yes, I'm a hard worker too. So yes, that's what it's all about. But at the same time, we play hard too. You're definitely giving Leo. Do I really? I do. People say that. Yes, I can click it before hitting it. Like, okay, good, good, good. Yes, you said I give Leo vibes. You said the Leo in me, huh? That I. You know what, y'all? You said I'm a Leo too. All right, what day? What day? My household is uh Cancer, Leos, and Virgos. So that the month of August, especially that last week of August, my husband, my daughter, and my stepson, all three of them are in that last month. Okay, August 5th. Yeah, my nephew, he stays with me right now. He's August 2nd. And then my friend's son, he was the 5th. Yeah. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate your friend. I see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Michelle, she's over on my YouTube. She's about to head out. So she just came in for a little bit. But she is my YouTube coach. So if you are interested in building your channel, she's awesome. So I tell you guys all the time I coach stream. I want to make sure you guys know I have to do my little commercial. I missed my timestamp to do it, but I am here. So I want you all to grow. This is what I do. You see me up here on the YouTube. So this is where you can also get these videos as a playlist. So you can download them, look at the video. If I say something here that is important for you, let me know. I'm happy to make sure. They usually are up like the next day because it has to sync first. But you can definitely go back and look at the playlist. So it is there for you. Hello, Lady BB. How are you, friend? Good morning. Good morning. Doris, she said, "How do I vote if I tell it? It tell me the amount of votes, but when I'm going to vote, it doesn't let me. Interesting. Tells you the amount of votes, but when you go vote, it doesn't let you. Doesn't let you vote for me right now. I think I have to do my battles real quick. I think I have to do those. I have to do a couple battles to make sure that I am eligible. So I'm gonna say that is the problem right now that I haven't done the battles. If you're trying to vote for me, so I haven't unlocked the treasure box yet. So let me see. Yes, it doesn't let me vote for you. Yeah. So I think that's it. So I'm gonna do the battles in a second. We gotta make sure I am participating in that. You said tree for anybody. What does that mean? I missed the beginning part. Let me see, friend. You said for anybody. Let's see. Um, I missed what you said. What's the for anybody mean? Um, so you can't vote for anybody. Is that what's happening for you, Tree? I think that's what you're saying. I went back to try to see if I saw another comment. Thank you all for being in the room. I appreciate you all joining. Make sure you like the live, share the live out. We're liking the screen and comment. How you doing, Sassy? I see your friend. Come on in. Thank you all who are coming into the live. That's what's happening. We are doing it. We are building community. We're gonna unlock the battles. In a second, I'm gonna do a couple friendly battles. Anybody in the room who needs to do friendly battles, let me know. Let me know if anybody wants to do it because I got to do a total of four. So if you want to participate, let me know. Um, because we're going to check the box to make sure I can unlock the treasure box. We'll do that. I do have a hard stop at 12:13. It's really 12:15 because I am. You said never battled. Juanita, you want to try it? You want to do it for the first time? Let me know if you want to do it because you're a live host. I think you do go live. So if anybody want to try it for the first time, I can walk you through it. I'm happy to do that as well. Happy Thursday, Q Fat. How are you, friend? Anybody who wants to do it, let me know if you got. I need four to do so I can unlock the treasure box. He said I can. Okay, awesome. So what I'm gonna have you do? Go to your live room. You got to start your live. You're gonna have to start your live, and then I want you to click onto the co-host option, and I want you to find me real quick, and then send the invite me, so we can battle. Hopefully that works. Some people, I don't know why it didn't work for some people. Some people said if you got a verification on your live where it has an age, the audience control verification, it won't let you do it. So that's one reason that you won't be able to do it. I signed up for the match battle weekend too. Did you really? QFAT, let me know if you want to do it, friend. I'm happy to do it with you if you want to go next. Because I have to do four to unlock the treasure box. So we can you can do a test one with me if you want to do one. All right. And so I have to do those four, and so we'll do that for Community Fest. Thank you so much, Colleen. Thank you so much for the fan club, friend. How are you? Colleen's, is it Kanish? Thank you so much. Kenya, is that it? I don't know. I'm messing up names this morning, y'all. I'm still jet lagged. I apologize. But no, I was celebrating this month because I said, okay, July is my month. I also started this live off by saying, hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go and monetize. That's what this live room was talking about today. So because I really set it up that way because guess what? This is officially 6 months. When I started, we're on July 3rd. And I should have been celebrating 2 days ago, but I was traveling, so I couldn't do it really. But hey, guess what? This is 6 months of me going live consistently. Okay, so I say that because I want you all to recognize that this does not have to be some kind of distant thing. This does not have to be some kind of distant thing. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, you don't have to feel like, oh my gosh, what does it mean for me to do this? Hello, Juanita, are you there, friend? Okay. I think you're setting up real quick. Hello? Oh, she must be traveling to the next space. Hey, how you doing, friend? Okay. I saw your feet. I was like, she moving, she moving. Ah, they was like, we heard that lady on the phone. I'm only gonna keep you 5 minutes, so this is a good little bathroom break. So we won't keep you long. We're gonna do a quick little battle, and I'm gonna. Have you done one before? Okay, okay, we're gonna walk you through it. We're gonna walk you through it. Awesome, awesome. So here's what happens. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna click the match button. So if you look at your screen right now, you should see these two blocks boxing gloves that says match that popped up on your screen. It probably wasn't there before because you've never done this before. So it'll show. Do you see it in the corner? It says match on the left hand side, lower left hand, the lower part. Okay, okay. So that's what I'm about to press, and it's going to pop up on your screen, and you can accept it. And what will happen? So traditionally, what you would do is invite. So the way we're doing this, you would probably notify your community. Say, hey guys, I'm about to do a battle. Come join me. Come support. So we're gonna do that. How you doing, Bloom? I saw you come in, friend. So we're gonna do that, and then what you could do if you want to share out your live, you could share it out to your friends real quick if you want to share it out and let them know you're going live. And then we'll see. Maybe somebody from our room might pop into your room for you real quick because they can click your screen and see watch live, so they pop over to your room so you can get some supporters really quickly. So we're gonna do this, and it'll be all of 5 minutes. So the timer, and you accept, and Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so how do, so I'm battling
Yeah, you
now?
are officially battling. We're both officially battling. The time is going down. Hello, friends. Come on in. I appreciate you all supporting the live. So if somebody wants to pop over, and what happens is that people could tap your screen, and with tapping your screen, you can get points that way, and they can send out gifts as well. So, Coach Miss Jessie, thank you so much. Just fabulous. She came over there and did the daily heart me for you and tapped your screen. And so that way you see points. So you see the 4 points and the 37. So the points are calculating. So your supporters, they essentially are supporting this battle, this match. And they're offering different gifts. They're doing the daily heart me. They're sending, tapping the screen, sending likes. All that is helping you in terms of building. So we have to do a total of four of these. Well, I have to do a total of four. You're going to do one. I think there was somebody else who said they wanted to join. Let me know if there's anybody else who wants to come on and do a battle with me.
So how do I invite my people in? Uh,
So when you share out
oh,
your
I should
live,
have done that.
well, you can still do it. So if you share out your live, click your share, or if you press down on your screen, in the middle of your screen, it should allow you to pop up your
Okay,
supporters and you can send it out to them.
okay,
Yeah. And so you can send it out to people. You said, Colleen, you said, I love that you're the first live creator I see helping people like this. Hey, that's what I do, y'all. I don't gatekeep. I want us all to grow. It's no point in sitting back and thinking people can I can't support people. That's how you build your community. You gotta support people. Yes, thank you so much, everybody who is supporting the live. I appreciate you. We're doing these friendly battles so we can unlock the treasure box. Okay. You said Dr. Lisa's the best. Thank you so much, friend. And so, so what will happen traditionally, Juanita, is that you're talking to your community. So technically, I will mute you, but it's no reason to mute you. Hold on one second. Support the live, depending on what's happening on the screen. TikTok will give you little prompts. It will say 2 times or 3 times the gifts need to be sent. It'll say how many total gifters there's target goals to that will happen, and so you'll see those type of messages that'll pop up. And then right now we're on a bonus mission, so it's bonus mission for 60 seconds that's popping up. And so live creator unlock 2 gifting points for reaching the target. So again, TikTok will give little messages for us to do to make sure we're unlocking and growing. Okay. So part of that is part of the strategy to make sure that the match is progressing. Then whoever wins the match, there becomes part of the gloves, power ups. I'm sorry, that people can get. So the people who are in the little bubbles on our screens, they can get power up gloves as well as some other little power ups. That's part of the game where they can send like a misting where we don't see how many points you have or you don't see how many points I have, or they can send a glove that gives I think 5 times the points. Okay, and so we're in 2 times the gifting points now, and that's going to end in 10 seconds. And so as the live is going on, you're talking to your audience. So if you're really battling in a true sense, you are like giving cues on what gifts to send or like how to support the live. Come on, guys, we're doing community fest, those type of things. Thank you so much for the community fest. I appreciate this hat and mustache too, Trisha and Bloom. Thank you so much for the support. And then Colleen, thank you so much as well. And so all that's happening in this battle, and the time is ticking down, and we're almost in the last minute. The last 30 seconds or so, last minute to 30 seconds, is really important because that's where people send like higher level gifts, and they can kind of catch up from a points perspective and win the match. And the matches are bragging rights essentially, so it's not really competitive in that way. It's kind of bragging rights that you get, and you might have a streak that somebody can take from you. Yeah, so all that happens. And so as you're seeing different things on your screen, you would just kind of prompt your community to support you and continue to and keep them encouraged. So have you been to any of the battles?
No, never.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Well, you could say so they just hit you with a hammer. Wait a minute. Hit you with hammers. I don't think that does anything. I think they just said it's part of a cute little app thing, but it's not. I don't think it freezes points or anything. I think it's just part of the little funny things that happen with the game and stuff. And so we're in the last couple seconds, and then Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all. All right, so we did the first battle. It's a stun hammer. So wait a minute. Does it stop anything? Bloom, let me know what does it do in terms of points? Does it stop her from getting points through, or how does that work? Because that's what I would think. And Bloom, and you guys got boxing gloves, Trisha and Bloom. Look at your friends. There we go. So anybody else? Okay, yes, it stops
Thank
them.
you.
Oh, it stops them from powering up. Then sending up more sniping. Is that it? Because that's part of the language, I guess. Sniping in the last 30 seconds, where they can kind of send a big gif, and then it'll stop them from doing that. Put yes if that's what it does. If it stops them from being able to snipe. Yep. Okay. Good. Good. Awesome. I was thinking. I was like, why do people use the stun gun? So that makes sense. Um. So you just did
Okay.
your first battle. You did your first battle, friend. There you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations for that. Let me know. Anybody else wanted to come up and do a battle before we let Juanita go. Juanita, because I know you're at work.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you. I appreciate your friend. Let me know if there was anybody
Thank you.
else.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. I'm gonna let you down.
Uh huh.
All right.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Awesome, awesome. She's at work. I love that. She's like, I'm at work. I'm gonna be on this TikTok street listening to Dr. Lisa. That was too cute. Let me know. Colleen, were you going to come up, friend? Let me know if you were going to come up. I have to do a total of three of them. I do, but give me a minute, please. Okay, QFat. Okay, QFat, that's right. You did say you were going to come up. Okay, I'll give you a minute. Go ahead. You're going to have to go to your room. Um, you have to go to your room, and then we'll click the invite. That's true support right there. Yes, yes, you guys. Thank you all for all the support in the room. I appreciate you all, and thank you for supporting Juanita as well. I appreciate you all. That's what this is all about. That is community, you all. This is the community fest. Yeah, that I didn't know that. So I had to read because I did screenshots. Yes, thank you so much. I did screenshots of the match instructions because they have FAQs when you're doing a battle. If you guys ever do a battle, click the words and see what happens. Oh, somebody just asked to battle me. I should have said yes, but we'll let it be. I'm so used to declining them. So that tells you right now I don't care. I just hit decline. But I probably should have did it that time. I should have accepted. But but yes, so what I was about to say was that um I thought the stun gun would operate in that way. But when I've been watching these matches, the big non-friendly ones, people aren't using it. So I wonder why. Do they not have it, or is that like not etiquette to use? Like, why isn't that being used? I know maybe people are so caught up in the gifting part of it that they don't go to their power up packs to use it, or maybe they don't have it. So, but I thought those teams were a little bit more strategic and they strategized to see what people have in their backpacks. I know some strategy, but I'm not into the battles like that. Okay, you know some strategies, yes, because I just found that to be interesting. I didn't see, so when you sent it, Bloom, I would assume that that's when you want to send it towards that last 30 seconds, so it stops the I said I have no idea. Also, yeah. So it would stop being able to send those larger sniping type gifts, so people can't do it. But yeah, you never see that. I've never seen that happen that way, play out that way. So I just find it kind of interesting. So I wonder if it's a strategy on the front end, but it would make sense to do it in the end, the last 30 seconds. Let me know if there's any questions, and I know QFat says she's gonna come up. Anybody else? Let me know if you need to come up. I appreciate you as well if you want to come up and do a friendly battle with me. And I said earlier I have a hard stop right around 12, close to 12:15, maybe a minute or so before, because I have a meeting and I want to make sure. So it depends. If your opponent is getting big points, you can throw a stun hammer to block gifting. Um, yeah, that's those are kind of the big matches are the ones that I've been kind of sitting in on and paying attention to. So I'm not sure why people um, aren't using that as much.
as a strategy. I'm going to go back and read the instructions. Like I said, I have the FAQs. I need to just sit down and read them. That's something I should have been doing on the plane, y'all. When I was traveling back, I should have been right there on the plane looking at my FAQs for TikTok. For the TikTok matches. Yes, that's what I heard about the hammer. It slows them down. Yeah, interesting. They must not include that in their strategy. I wonder if there's an etiquette reason. Maybe that's why. It's like, oh, why are you stopping? But it seems like it wouldn't be. That seems like it would be okay. But thank you all for the support. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all the support. Hello, leadership. Leadership. How you doing, friend? I'm waiting on to do one more battle, one or two more battle. I have three to do. I'm back home, friend. I am back home, back in my own bed. Back in my home. Yes. Yes, we got back late last night. Well, kind of late-ish. It was like around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So there's no etiquette in these streets. Oh, there's no etiquette. No, I didn't think so. I'm coming on in 5 minutes. Okay. You're coming on in 5 minutes. So you want to do to Colleen, you want to do one. Um Q Fat says she wants to do one to try to battle. Okay, awesome, awesome. So you would need to go to your room. Make sure you go to your room and then request me. In leadership, let me know if you want to do one real quick because I have a total of three I have to do. I just did one. And that was with Juanita. She did her first battle. So, hey, at the end of the day, y'all, like I said, we all learning together. Okay. I don't profess to be no battling queen and an expert by any means. What I've done, obviously, with Community Fest, is that I've done probably the most battles I've ever done in these TikTok streets. Okay. And I appreciate doing them with you all because it's friendly. It's not where it's stressed out. It's very much about us learning and growing. You said I have no supporters or coins. Well, Juanita didn't have any either. I hope I can find the button. I always wonder how people join others while going live. So, okay, Colleen, here's what you're going to do. When you go into your live room, you're going to click. So, let me say this. What happened was when Juanita came on, I saw on my screen that she had went live and it said send an invite. So I actually sent the invite and she accepted. But I don't know if that's going to happen for you. So what you're going to do is go to your room. You're going to click the co-host feature. How many times have you gone live? Maybe I should ask that question. I'm assuming you are a regular live person. So you're gonna click not the guest option. You're gonna click host because we're gonna co-host together. You're gonna be in your room. I'm gonna be in my room, and you're gonna click that. You should see me as a list of people to click the invite for. Okay, so that should happen. If it doesn't, maybe it'll show up on my screen where I can just click the invite for you that way. But that's as soon as you go live. So I think I caught her off guard because I clicked it and maybe she was in her process of getting up moving, moving to the next space. All right, friends, appreciate you all. We were celebrating this month of July. I was noting. Thank you so much, DML. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. We were in the process of celebrating this month of July because, like I said, this month for me. It's a month of reflection. It's a month of celebration because it's my birthday month, and it's just a month. When I say reflection, it's a month where when I think about everything I've done in the last 6 months. I'm just going to be honest with you all. If I was looking at myself, in my birthday month being July, I always do a lot of reflection about the year, the year, the past year, and then the year ahead. So I'm always thinking about, okay, what do I want for myself in the future, in this next year, this next age that I'm going into? What do I want to see what do I want to see happen? What do I appreciate, and what did I learn from the last year? And so I do that every year. I mean, I always sit in that space, and I'm doing it a lot now lately, just in general. But in July, that becomes a signature time for me. It's not the case other months. It just feels different. But July, it just feels like this is my time to do that. Some people do that at the end of the year, and I do as well. But I really sit in that space of my birthday month being that reflection period for me. And so when I think about last year this time, there was no way. I say this all the time. There was no way, no how that I ever would have sat and thinking about the month of July 2024 and said, hey, Dr. Lisa. Now, I probably didn't call myself Dr. Lisa, but I would have said Lisa. Lisa, where do you think you're going to be this time next year? Now, Lisa did not say on these TikTok streets. I just didn't. I did not say that. There's no way I would have said that. Do I click on co-host or match when I go live? You're going to click co-host. You're going to click the host button. That's what's going to happen. QFAT, you ready, friend? Go ahead and click the host button. Yeah. So click the host button, and then when you come up, that's when the match screen will pop up. You won't see match before that. You won't see it until you're actually in the co-host mode. And so I didn't say, you know, 12 months ago that I was going to be in these TikTok streets. That was, if somebody would have said that to me right then and there, I would have told them that they are sadly mistaken. They got the wrong person. There is no way, no how. How you doing, Be Unique, friend? How are you? There is no way, no how I'm going to be on TikTok going live, y'all. Ain't no way. It couldn't have occurred to me. It wouldn't have occurred to me. Because first of all, it wouldn't have occurred to me. Let me tell you why. I wasn't in social media like that. I'm just going to be honest with you. I did a little bit of social media, Bountiful Healing. How are you, friend? I did a little social media, the meta stuff. I did that from posting the kids growing up and photos and would connect with family and friends and stuff. But from a business strategy perspective, not at all. Not at all. That wasn't where my mind was. And honestly, my mindset was different too because I was really focused on elements of my career. That was me too. No way, no how I was going live. But you did it, friend. You did it. Beautiful. You doing it. Let me say that. You are doing it, friend. And so that's how this month is for me. This month is like that month where I can kind of sit back and say, okay, now what? Now what? Now that you've done this, now what could it be? Thank you so much, friend. What else could you do? And so I'm at that point in my life. I'm at my point, this point in my time. Look at you, friend. The title gifted for the hand hearts. Congratulations. Thank you so much. The time that I'm at right now where I'm like really thinking about what else, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? It's like really that type of celebration that I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I need to really think differently about how I've been conducting myself, how I need to operate in the future. What else can I be doing? And so I'm on this growth trajectory. That's it. And so I say that because that's where I'm now at because I've done this for the last six months, officially 6 months. January 1st. Now we on July 3rd. Officially 6 whole months that I've been doing this. And the growth that I've seen, the monetization that I've experienced and realized, all that is playing into, okay, what else could I be doing? It really is exciting. So I just say that because let's go, let's go, let's go live and monetize. And I want you guys to be intentional about this. It doesn't have to be one way of doing things. You can change things up. You can absolutely change things up. Bountiful, thank you so much. Don't feel like you have to stay in a certain format or a certain way of doing your live stream. You absolutely can grow and change, okay? The first step is just doing it. And you're going to see the growth happen because people are going to come and support you, okay? That's how this is. You just got to realize that at the end of the day, it is all about you and what you want to see for your live stream and what you want to see for yourself. But let me know if you have questions, friends. I always say, at the end of the day, you can't be a live host without community. That's it. You cannot be a live host without community. We're at the global level for the Community Fest because of the fan club. I didn't make the other round. I didn't make it individually. I made it because of the fan club. And so that's how we're even here. So that is the beauty of this. At the end of the day, your community, your fans, your family is what matters. That's it. And so as you start growing, you'll see this is all about how do you stay in community with other people. Thank you so much, Doris. I appreciate your friends. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. We're waiting on, I think Q Fat, she's about to join as a co-host to do that second battle. Colleen's after QFAT, we'll do one with her and we'll end it with you. Let me know if there's anybody else. I think I have 3 spots left. So if there's anybody else in the room that wants to do a friendly battle for the first time, we just did one with Juanita. And so that was really fun. If you have not done a battle before, I'm happy to do it with you. Juanita had never done it before, and she was curious about the process. So she came on and we just kind of walked through it. So I'm happy to do that. I'd rather do it with you all those other people, they try to get you to battle. Hold on one second. I got a puzzle piece. They try to get you to battle, but you know what? I like doing it with you all. I don't want the pressure of trying to, somebody who's trying to make get a bag from this process. This is not what this is about. This is a learn room. I tell you that all the time. This is about learning. This is about growing. Okay, that's cute fact. She's coming up. Hello, friend. How are you? You did it.
I did it.
Now, is this your first time as well?
Not my very first.
Okay,
It's
okay,
just the first time I did it, I didn't do anything.
okay. So you were like
I
Juanita.
tried, I attempted. It just didn't. Nothing happened.
Okay. Your experience was kind of like Juanita's, where it's kind of like, okay, what am I doing? Okay, I'm sitting up here and I'm on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people came in. No, I had an invite. The person I was supposed to battle with, she never came online.
Oh.
So I was waiting around, never came online. So one person invited me. I went to their room, and they straight hung up. And then another person came, and he was like, "Nope." And
Oh wow.
and after that, I didn't get any more. There was no other people that I was able to battle with at the time. So I just went off, and I just went to some other rooms.
Okay. Okay. All right. So no, this is a friendly battle. We're not doing all that. That you don't expect all that. Ain't nobody hanging up on you. We're gonna do our little 5 minutes. We're gonna battle, and we're
I
gonna get
was
this
like,
match.
"What is going on?"
Well, so it sounds like what you were doing were the people who were coming up, like somebody just requested to battle me a second ago. Those invites were happening then.
Yeah,
Okay,
back
got
then.
you. Okay, yeah, those invites. Yeah, I never accept them. Like literally, somebody just sent an invite right before you called up, so I just deny them all the time. So it's
Okay.
interesting. How you doing, Vibe Wellness? Thank you so much for that. How you doing, Mark? I appreciate you coming in as well. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna hit match. And then I think Colleen said she was coming up. Is there anybody else? I do have one more spot after this, so we can do as a total of four to unlock the thing. We're gonna do a friendly battle, and let me know if you anybody else wants to try this out. So we are gonna hit the accept.
Accept.
There we go. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you all. How you doing, pals? I see you, friend. You said me leadership. You said you. Okay, awesome, friend. You'll be my fourth person, rounding it all out. Let me know. And if there's anybody else, I'm happy to do it. It's no big deal. Thank you so much. If there's anybody else who wants to try this, and this is for Community Fest for you all. Anybody want to go over to QFAT so she can get some tapping points? We're gonna tap this out. We're gonna support. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. To
Thank you guys for liking my live.
yeah.
Thanks, man.
There we go, friend.
I sent some invites out. So
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. That's right. She said that too. So yeah, definitely send some invites to your friends, and then as you can see, did you actually, you said you attempted to do a battle. Did you actually do one before? You
no.
never did. Okay. That was an attempt, but it never
Yeah.
happened. Okay. And so thank you all. So as you can tell, here's what the screen looks like. This is what it looks like. And you see the points in the corners and the timers in the middle. And then people who are in your little in your circle boxes there, those bubbles, those are your top supporters. Those are one, two, and three spots. And then
Okay.
essentially what will happen is if you win, those people will get in their backpack, which is in their gift box. There's a
Okay.
backpack in the gift box. They'll get power ups for
Okay.
your particular room to come back. If you did a battle within 5 days, they can use those power ups to support your particular match that you're doing, the battle. So, for example, you saw where Bloom, and I think it might have been Bloom and Trisha, they had some things in their backpack. They were able to send the stun gun and the hammer, I'm sorry, the stun hammer. Those are things that were in their backpacks, and they were able to use those because they had gotten those from previous battles I had done. Um,
Okay.
I think all my battles probably are close to timing out. This might have been the last day they could have used any of that stuff in there because I had gone live a lot last week, but I had been gone the last 5 days essentially. So they may not have been able to use too much more than what was used in the first battle. So yeah, so that happens, and then as the timer goes on, you'll see where TikTok will prompt you with other things to happen, like two times the gifting. There's some targets that you want to reach. in terms of how many people are sending gifts and stuff like that. I
Okay.
never gone to a battle. This is my first. Can you talk again about how it works? Thy wellness woman, are you wanting to come up? Let me know. We
Hey,
could we could
Marianne, thanks for coming in.
we can walk through it like this if you want. I'm happy to walk through it so you can actually participate as well. But essentially, all I did was QFat sent an invite as a co-host. I clicked accept. So you know how you get those little invites from people, random people, and you can decline or accept. So that's essentially what happened. She sent an invite, and I accepted hers because I knew she was coming up. And what we're doing now is a friendly battle. So essentially, you can see the timer going off, and you can see the points have been collected. And what happens is, whoever gets the most points wins the battle. And you'll see on the screen as a live host, there's some different prompts that pop up for you. And I think they pop up, I think your viewers see it as well. But it's those prompts are there for you as a live host to kind of start talking to your community to help coach them through the process. Like, hey, 2 times the gifts, come on, we want to send roses, or we want to. So in the beginning, you send roses and comments and shares and all the hearts and stuff like that. That's in the beginning, and then as the match goes on, there are other higher level gifts that you want to send because they're worth more, because maybe it's 2 or 3 times the point value. So you don't want to send small gifts like the 1 cent gifts like roses. You want to send a higher level gift so that they obviously have more value and they're 2 and 3 times the points. And then in the last 30 seconds, we're about to hit the last 30 seconds here. You can send what's called gifts that are higher value, because you want to make sure that the other person doesn't try to outpoint you or send bigger gifts and then they win by sneaking in at the end. That's what they call sniping. So they'll sneak in at the end and get those higher level points and beat you right at the end. So that happens as well. So you just got to be mindful of how your room is strategizing. And then people have different gifts where it's like different power ups where they can give, like the boxing gloves. Those are, 5 times the points, that type of stuff. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Thy Wellness Woman, you said you can. Let me know if you want to. I'm happy to have you come up. And that's it. You did your first battle.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it was pretty good. I see all the little icons and everything on here too. It gives you a lot of information. I like that.
Yeah.
But thank you. At least now I got that off.
Check that off your list.
you know.
Yeah, you did your first battle, so congratulations, friend. What I was doing last week was people who were doing this for Community Fest, they were able to see if they had unlocked the match requirement. So I don't know if there's anybody in the room who needs it for Community Fest purposes, but let me know that as well. All right, thank you so much. So to let you down, I didn't get a chance to do this with Juanita. Here's what you're gonna do. So if you ever get in a situation where you get one of those co-host people and you're like, oh, I didn't mean to do that, you click co-host again, where you
Okay.
host button. You click that. In the top, there's that rectangle with the little arrow. You click
Yes.
that, and then you disconnect.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome, friend. Appreciate you.
I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. Nice to hear back from. No, I haven't, pals. I'm still waiting. TikTok is. I sent 2 messages, 2 emails. Haven't heard back yet. So I have not heard back from TikTok. I'm a little disillusioned, but we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. So we're gonna see. You said which agency? Oh, I submitted an application to become an agent. So that's the difference. Yeah. So I guess a no is good because I didn't get a no. I'm just in limbo. I haven't gotten a yes or a no. so I think right now for that reason I'm like, okay, they didn't tell me no. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear back, friends. All right, Colleen's Kitchen. I think you are up. Let me know if you are in your room. I'm gonna send an invite. I see you on the list. Colleen's Kitchen.
Hey, you sent me the request.
Hello, I
Oh,
sent you.
hi.
Yes.
Finally. I was
You
trying
were.
to figure out what on earth I should be doing. Thank you. Oh,
So
hi.
hi, how are you? So what you should have done? So did you see the host option? Did you see that when you went live? You see where it says host?
It only said, so I clicked on it and it just said guest and showed me a list of people I could invite as guests, but it didn't say co-host, so I don't know.
So
I don't know
next
if
to the
like
guest
I have to
option,
do.
do you see that? So you must have been clicking guest, but do you see one that says host? It's like a little pink and blue infinity symbol.
Oh, that's the host. Ah, okay.
Exact.
Okay, no, I saw that button, but I wasn't sure what it was, so I kept the two people thing. That's the one I was. So that's guest, and the other is hosting.
The
Okay,
the
makes
infinity
sense.
symbol is the hosting one. Yep, yep. So that's
Ah,
the one
that
you want to
makes
click.
sense.
And
Ah, okay, I
and,
didn't know. Okay,
and so
I never use it.
whenever you get those people who just pop up on your screen, it's the little message that says accept or deny. That's what they press. They press the host button to come in to your room as a host. Typically, what
Ah,
they're doing is trying to do what we're about to do. They're trying to
yeah.
battle. 9 times out of 10, they're trying to do this. So,
Okay.
are
I
you?
always deny it because like I don't know who people are.
Me too. Me too. For the same
And
reason.
I'm like, I don't know what you're up to. It's not me.
Exactly. Yes. So look here. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a friendly battle. We're gonna
Okay, yeah.
and so have you done this before? No, apparently not. Okay, because I was
No,
gonna say you didn't know the host button. So yes.
no. I never been done a co-host, so I don't know. I
Okay.
went live maybe I don't know 10 times.
Okay.
In under I guess yeah, but I stopped 2 days ago because I don't know. I got a little overwhelmed because I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what to talk about and all these things. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm still learning.
Well, okay. Well, the first thing I will say then is just stay consistent with it. Don't give up. What you want to do is just come up with a small list of topics that you want to discuss for your live stream, and
Okay.
then one of the things I told people to do is like make sure you even have a list of questions that you will want to answer. Okay,
Yeah.
it's almost like have your own FAQs where you're
Okay.
talking through like here's some common things that people ask, and as people are
Mhm.
starting to come to your live more often, you'll see where people will gravitate towards you because of your personality, what you have to offer, and then it
Mhm.
sounds like you're culinary, so you're doing cooking. Is that kind of your niche?
No,
No.
no. I'm Jamaican. I live in Germany, and that's the thing. Like, I'm still trying to figure out,
Oh, I
like,
thought I read your bio. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say cooking in your bio. Oh no, it doesn't.
yeah,
It
it
says
does. I
food.
mean, I share food. I share food, but
Okay.
it's more culture because I'm a Jamaican living in Germany, so I'm sharing. At least I try to share some cultural differences, life here as an expat, that kind of thing. But I'm also a mom, and so most of my content I think has been mostly around motherhood.
Okay.
I'm kind of all over the place. I'm still trying to figure it out. I just started posting in April, so
Okay.
this is a new account.
Yeah.
And so yeah, but it's not too bad. I mean, I have 1,300 followers right
You've
now,
done
which is
good.
crazy because
Yeah.
I've been on TikTok for a long time, but this is my new account, and my old account has like 51 followers, which is basically my family and friends. But I wasn't trying to grow then, but now I am, and so yeah, it's interesting the once the consistency comes in that there is potential for actual growth. So that's nice to
Absolutely.
see.
Absolutely. That's why I say stay consistent with the live hosting. Live hosting will get you the growth as well. People will come in, they will support you.
Yeah.
You'll see the follower count go up as well. So you figure when I started live hosting in January, I was like 1,600. Now I'm at
Well,
14,000
yeah,
plus.
nice. Yeah,
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 so
cool.
just know that there's some growth there, and that probably could have even been amplified if I was just doing a little bit more posting. So my
Yeah.
consistency with the posting, I kind of leaned on the live hosting more than
Okay.
posting, but I now know I need to kind of make sure I find that balance between the two, and I'm posting a little bit more consistently
But
as
that's
well.
great because you still have growth with the lives because
Yeah,
that was my issue, not issue, but my concern. So when I started doing more lives, I was posting less because I had no energy to do both. I
right,
didn't know
right.
how to do both. So I started just posting highlights from my live for like I don't know 4 days straight. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, no,
So
that's
that's my
good.
bad.
That's good. The highlights from your live is good. So that's
Okay.
good content.
Okay. Great.
Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do the battle. And
Mhm.
so, my friends, I see some of the comments coming in. Thank you all so much. Leadership, I think you're next, and then Vibe Wellness Woman, you'll be my fifth one. We'll round out there. Let me know if there's anybody else. Was the growth slow and steady or a burst? You talking about for me, Coach Rhonda? Um,
Oh,
for
one of my one of my I guess what do you call the people on the live viewers?
viewers, yes.
That we should come on grandmummies. They have better. We're taking too long to start the battle.
Oh Lord. Okay, let me hit the match. All right, all right. I hit the match. All
I
right.
know.
Rhonda, I'm gonna answer your question in a second. All right, friends. We hit the match.
Oh, okay, I have to accept.
Yep.
Okay,
There
we
we
go.
go.
Okay.
All right, and then my
Okay, the
friends.
grandmom is already. Go ahead,
Yes.
Manuel.
Yes, go ahead and support friends. I appreciate you. So, uh,
Hi, cell
Colleen,
phone.
and so there you go. You got your followers in, you got your viewers
Oh,
in.
cool.
Awesome. Awesome. Appreciate you all supporting. He
Thank
was
you
like,
so much, guys.
this is too much
Oh,
talking.
thanks, Costex.
Thank thank you all. You said I'm gonna go
Yeah, it's
help.
interesting. Thank you so much. I've never done a battle. I had no idea how this stuff works. I'm so new. So, wow, that's
Well,
cool.
I'll tell you this, and I'm gonna say this for the whole room. TikTok is really pushing the battles. Now let's be real.
Yeah,
TikTok benefits from this too because
of
essentially
course. Like,
they
yeah.
get a percentage of whatever
Mm-hmm.
comes from the battle proceeds, and they get a high percentage actually. And so at the end of the day, they want to encourage that. So you'll see a lot of these competitions that are out there, these different challenges have matches that are built into them. So they're
Wow.
asking you to do so many matches to make sure you check the box for being in some of those other campaigns.
Mm-hmm,
He said,
mm-hmm.
glad I'm back. Hey, Luna. Hello, Coach Rhonda. Appreciate you all. Appreciate everybody coming in.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much, Coach Tracy. Ember and who's this? Oh,
Yes.
Shazar. Oh, thank you. One of my viewers says, I used to think angels only lived in stories until today. Seeing you
Oh,
prove me wrong. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet.
that is very sweet. So yeah, that tells you you need to be going. You need to be going live more consistently. You got people who want to see you. That's
Yeah,
it.
one of the hardest things for me is to try to fit it into my schedule because I work full time. I have three kids. I mean, I'm married. I mean, I have a house. I mean, there's so much to do all the time. I don't know how to find a consistent time to. So I'm going on random times now. And that's of course not good for I guess viewership because they don't
Exactly.
know when I'm actually gonna be on live.
That's
Yeah, but
it.
I need to figure out a time. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Try to find a time that's consistent. You know, one of the things that you see a lot of people do, they'll start off going either early in the morning or
Mm-hmm.
late at night, just so that, especially with having kids, being able
Yeah.
to have that time to yourself, time that you're normally just sitting back, maybe looking at Netflix or scrolling,
Exactly.
you can
Exactly.
actually click the go live button and just have that as your consistent,
Yeah.
power hour that you're doing your live stream. So I would say
Uh-huh.
that just see if there's a way you can fit that in, at least starting off, especially if there is not, summertimes there may be a lot of travel, there may be some other family time that you're doing, you're building in,
Mm-hmm.
but if you could find a period maybe in August where they're back at school, you're going to
Mm-hmm.
commit to doing this halfway through the year and just kind of stay consistent. That's what I would tell you.
Yeah, I've been going like I don't know,
Oh,
11 p.m., 11:30, like really late at night. Oh, thank you guys so much. Yeah. Yeah, like pretty late at night, just real random hours, like not consistent at all with the time, but I've tried to do it every night. I just had to stop the last 2 days, like I needed a break. So, but
yeah.
I try to, this is my first live since, I think, I guess Sunday or Monday. So
Okay. Okay,
2 days
that's
ago.
not
So,
bad.
yeah.
Well, we're on Thursday. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about with going live too. Time gets away from you because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you said it's been since the weekend or so, and now we're on Thursday. The week's almost over. So
Yeah, so
just,
it's more than 2 days.
I know. I was
I
like,
think
oh,
I was there on Monday. I was on Monday
okay,
for
okay,
sure. Yeah.
that's good. That's good. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you can build it in, I would say if you're gonna do it, try to be live at least a minimum 3 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bare minimum. And I say
Okay.
that because the scale live rewards, in terms of the maximum payout, you get per
Mm-hmm.
live, you get rewards, but you also get these weekly rewards, weekly missions, they call it. And so you want to
Mm-hmm.
make sure you go live at least, it says a minimum of 2 times a day, I mean, 2 times a week. I say three, just to give yourself a little bit more cushion. Three
Yeah.
times, and then ideally you're getting to the point where you're going 4 to 5 times a week and then daily. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that's where you want to start. So if you can get 3 times in a week, I think that's good. The week starts on Monday for TikTok, so you go from Monday to Sunday, so that's where the week
Okay.
plays into
Same
it.
as in Germany. The week
Mm,
starts on Monday. Yeah. Yeah.
yep,
Cool.
yep,
Cool. Thanks, leadership revealed. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Someone just said try going every other day in the beginning. So yeah.
uh-huh,
Yeah.
exactly.
I tried to go like I went from zero to every day for 10 days, and that was pretty. I guess that was pretty challenging
Yeah,
in the beginning. So yeah, I take a step back and try to be more more intentional.
Yeah,
I think with the lives. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much, friend.
Thank
We
you for my
did
first
that. We
raffle.
checked it off. You did it. You did it. Awesome.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah, of course I can't win against someone who is like
hey, this is
good at this
friendly.
stuff.
This is super friendly because at the end of the day, I would not be doing well in these battle streets. I know that.
Yeah, yeah. It's a yeah. I saw some of them. I'm like, ooh, okay, that's very intense. I
Right,
don't have
right.
that kind of. That's cool though. Thank you so
You're
much.
so
Yeah.
welcome, friend. Thank you for your support.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
take care.
You too. Okay. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Ciao.
All right, friends. Thank you so much for that. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all the support. So you want me to go live now? Yes, leadership. Go ahead and go live, friend. Got a glove and lightning bolt. Yes. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate all the support, you guys. This is awesome. So what we'll do, I have two more to do. I think leadership says one more to do. Leadership says she's coming up, and then I think Vibe Wellness Woman. Let me know. You said I got a glove. Did you get a glove for that? Appreciate your friend. Um, so let me know, Vibe Wellness Woman, let me know if you're still coming up as well. Anybody else, let me know now or forever. What does it mean about the gloves? What does it mean about the gloves? Let me help leadership come in. Hello, leadership. How are you, friend?
I'm
Appreciate.
good, and my fan's going, and I don't have my mic unplugged to put in my phone, so you're gonna hear noise.
I don't hear it. It's good. It's like a little hum in the background, but that's it. It's not too bad. So okay, what does a glove mean? I'm gonna hit match so we can get started. We're gonna talk and chat at the same time. Um, so what a glove is part of the power ups, and the glove itself allows
Where do I
for.
mute me so I can answer people in my room?
I'm gonna mute you, and so you can mute me. Do you click on my screen? You
I'm
see a
trying to
little.
find it. Let's see.
You see a little box
I
next to
got
my
it.
name.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. So I just muted her. I hope she didn't. She wasn't trying to talk to me. I don't think she was. Okay, Vibe Bonus Woman. Um, Power ups are part of the gloves that you'll see in your backpack. That's part of the gift box. There's a backpack just for the matches, the battles. And what that particular power up gift is that it allows for, I think it allows for more power essentially. I think it's 5 times the gifting that's put out there. And so did you just who put the glove out there? Did you put that up there? By wellness woman. People tend to send that at the end, not in the beginning. I should have told you that. I learned not to use till end. Yes, you're not supposed to use it to the end, but that's okay. You said, "Oh shoot," because in the beginning, it's like the warm up where people are sending like roses and they're sending the likes. All that's happening in the beginning, and then at the end is like the crunch time where people are looking, and that last minute to 30 seconds. 30 seconds is really that time where people send out all their heavy hitters, the gifts and stuff. And with the thinking that if there's a glove that's sent out and you're able to get more point value for those bigger gifts, okay? Because it's 5 times the points and stuff. So that becomes a big piece of it. And so that's part of a strategy. So they send those gloves out, and if you're a small gifts at the beginning, biggest gifts if you get double, triple time. Yep, that's it. Yep. And so the thinking is that that becomes part of the strategy for the battle. Now, what we haven't been talking about is strategy here. I really haven't talked about a lot about the strategy because at the end of the day, I don't know much about the strategy. I know a little bit just from doing this process and hearing people like Just Fabulous and Nika Grace and some of you, Bloom, I think. And so some of you who have been going to these battles, you kind of know the etiquette. You're supposed to hit the gloves, then your gift. Okay, there you go. You're supposed to hit the glove, then your gift. So as a viewer, let me understand that. The viewers are supposed to click that glove first and then send your gift. I think that's what you're sharing, Coach Michelle. You see, I didn't know that. That's something I didn't know. Um, I did click the FAQ, so that I need to read up on. You said yes. So if somebody puts a glove out there, you're supposed to click the glove and then send your gift as a viewer. So see, that's something people need to know. I didn't know that. Um, and so that's part of the strategy pieces of this. There's some strategy that's at play as well. And so that wellness woman, were you coming up next? Let me know. Just put a yes in the chat if you were gonna come up. And no roses. Okay. So no roses, and if I understood correctly, like no 1 cent. Is that kind of the thinking? Like you try to avoid the 1 cent gift? Watch the snipers at 30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. That's that's important because that's when all the yes, correct. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Hello, friends coming on in. How you doing, Mimi? Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. How you doing? We're doing you getting your daily heart, me friend. We are doing a friendly battle. This battle is for um they activate. She's trying to tell me they activated the glove. Are you?
Unmute me.
I unmuted you.
Oh, okay. So I have a question.
What's up?
How can I tell? How can I tell when we're looking at when we have to battle? We don't have to win a battle because people were talking about earlier today. People were saying, "I have to win so many battles at this phase of the game." How do you tell?
If you won the battle, what you mean? With the winning streak?
No.
Oh,
No. How do you tell when you have to win the battle versus when you just play the battle to check the box?
I don't know. I don't know if it says it in the instructions for the gameplay. Does it say it?
That's why I'm trying to figure out where to look because someone made that distinction today. They said, I have this many battles I have to win in order to move forward.
Oh, so what I would tell you, the question mark, obviously, is probably in the question mark somewhere. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate all the support. So it's probably
Guys, we're just doing a battle. Y'all log off. I'll be back on it then. I'm going to go back over to your room so we can talk.
Yeah, yeah, and I would say let's look in the question mark. I haven't had a chance. Obviously, I haven't really looked at the fan club phase. Oh, she gonna go. Leadership is a hot mess. Lord, Lord, Lord. But yes. Oh Lord. But yes. So so with that being said, I think you need to look at the questions. And I need to read up on the process too. I think he's supposed to finish victory lap. Am I? Were we supposed to finish the victory lap too? Oh Lord, you're crazy. Coach Jesse, I love you. He's so funny. He said, "Lord, I did not want my folks wasting gifts in the battle, but come for our teaching live." Yes, there we go, friend. Yes. All right. Leadership, what I was saying is that I had not love this. I had not looked at all the details and specifically for move progressing. So to your point, there probably is something that needs to be done in order to progress. That's why I ended the live. Okay, gotcha, friend. Gotcha. So, um, so welcome back. Yes, yes. How you doing, Mimi? Appreciate your friend. Um, Value Wellness Woman, let me know if you're going to come up. Let me know if you're still coming up, friend. I don't know if you were going to try to do the last battle. If not, I'm totally fine with that as well. But let me know how you want to proceed, friend. Yeah, I could find that answer. Yes. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Gotcha. Sure. All right. So what you're going to have to do is go to your room, click co-host, and then we can move. We can connect that way. And then in the meantime, what I will do is see where did we um, where did we go with. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We hit our goal. Look at you guys. Thank you so much. Um, and so, where do we go with adding the treasure boxes? I'm going to see if that's part of the phase. I want to make sure we are ticking off TikTok's requirements. And I think that's where Yeah, so it's gonna allow me to share. You said, "Oh wait, never mind. My deliveries are here. Bunch on the porch." Okay, look at you. Is that for TikTok Shop? I'm a regular. Where's that? I'm a regular in here too. Yes, you are, friend. You are leadership. I appreciate you all. Let me. I'm going to use my glove and hammer. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Save it. Well, maybe save it for tomorrow. We'll see. How you doing, 65 Cheryl? Yes, it is. Oh, look at you, friend. You are going to be doing your thing with TikTok Shop. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I got a couple packages that came in too while I was gone, so I need to sit down and take care of that. I had to post a video. I don't know if you guys saw that on my TikTok Shop. I'm going to say this out loud to my supporters. If you are doing TikTok Shop for whatever reason, pay attention to when you get samples. Those samples have to be, you have to do something with it. Yes, save it. Thy Wellness Woman says she's not going to come up, so go ahead and save it, friend. We will, I'll probably end up doing this tomorrow because I think I have to round out the week for going live and doing the challenges and stuff. So we'll save it. But making sure I do the unlock the treasure box. But Vibe Wellness Woman, just so that you guys know, as you are doing TikTok Shop, I always want to make sure you guys have kind of pay attention to things when it comes to your samples. Always click manage samples on your TikTok Shop for Creator. Scroll over, not the showcase. You're looking at samples. Click the samples because you want to see how many days you have before before it expires, where you have to send a video, a shoppable video, or go live with it. And then now you want to pay attention too because they want you to have sales. So you want to make sure you are posting enough videos or doing enough lives where it actually produces a sale. Okay. So just kind of keep that in mind. I had a video that I did yesterday because I was on my last day. So I'm gonna post some more about it was the lip gloss, but I do like it. I wanted to record a shoppable video this weekend. I'm nervous. Go ahead and do it. You got it. You got it, Coach Rhonda. Do it. I thought it was 7 days. Yes, some of them are 7 days. Yes, some of them are 7 days. Some of them are 14. So you get it depends on the seller. This particular product, the lip gloss, it must have been 17. I mean, I'm sorry, it must have been 7, whereas the goalie was 14. So I think it just depends. But I didn't realize it was that quick. So when I got the product, I then looked and the timestamp was going to expire tomorrow or today rather. So I had to do something last night. So I posted about it. You said you haven't gotten any samples yet. So yeah, once you get samples, pay attention to it. Did you get your dress? Oh, my husband liked the sunglasses. I wore them, or the glasses. They weren't sunglasses. They're regular glasses. I wore them, and then my dress did not come yet, so I'm waiting on the dress. Okay. Oh, it requires 1,500. Okay, you're almost there, friend. Yeah, you are almost there. You got a treasure box. Yes, I did. I got the treasure box. I've been adding those. Let me add those. Let me did you go to the leather? I did not find it in time. We were only there for like 5 hours. You know what, guys? Let me do something. I'm gonna pause this real quick because I have to actually go to the bathroom. I was supposed to go to the bathroom before I left, so let me go real quick because I'm not gonna be able to hold this too much longer. Sorry about that. I actually had not drunken enough water while I was traveling. Yep, we are humans. Yeah. I had not drunk enough water while we were traveling. And so this morning I was like, well, let me drink, drink, drink. And I realized I had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, wait a minute, I gotta go to the bathroom. Usually I'm not like that. Where am I starting? I know. I was like, let me go to the bathroom. And that was all because I hadn't been drinking water because we were traveling. Thank you so much, y'all. I was like, let me go to the bathroom because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to have to go on in an emergency. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you joining the live. So we are doing um, Community Fest right now. So we'll get that going. Can we talk about shoppable lives? Sure, sure. Go ahead. What's your question? Because I'm actually going to do a shoppable live tonight. How you doing, Miss Darlene? Thank you so much. Um, I'm doing a shoppable live tonight because I have to. You said I'm bad. Appreciate you because I have products that I've gotten. So we were talking about that in a second. So I've gotten products for samples, and so I need to make sure I promote those products. So I'm gonna do. I got like two products, maybe three that I have to be active about promoting. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Rhonda, you had a question too. I missed your question. I think I'm supposed to be answering a question for you. Coach Rhonda, let me know. I think I'm supposed to be answering a question. And in leadership, what was your question, friend? You said, I want to do this week, but I need to do at my standing desk. Hello, how you doing, Coach Peg? I mean, Dr. Peg, how are you? You're talking about your shoppable live? Yeah, you definitely want to. Thank you, all friends. You definitely want to make sure you are showcasing the product. I was on, just so you guys know, Coach Miss Jessie and I think Val Wellness Woman. I was on the Zoom call yesterday. I thought what Live Legion talked about, Jessica, I thought her script idea was brilliant. I thought that was a great way to make sure you're kind of scripting to the features and benefits of the product. Because I mean, that's essentially what you want to do, but the way she did it was really spot on in terms of how to make sure not that you're reading the script, but that you're being able to speak to the key value of those products and stuff. So I thought that was really good. Yes, talking on only shoppable lives right now. Yep, doing well, thank you, Stan. Cool, appreciate you. Yes, definitely. Can I just hold them in my hand and sit down in between? I want to find a good way to show. You know what? Here's what I would tell you, leadership. You definitely. I don't want you to. Um, I want you to get comfortable. Obviously, sharing the product, showcasing the product. However, what I will tell you is look at your recordings. So after you do your first couple shoppable lives, go back and look at your recordings and see at the end of the day how did it present to you in terms of from a buyer perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, did people feel like they got to see the product? Did they learn about the product? When you are up on the screen, do they really get a better sense of all the details of the product? Like, just be think about it from the viewer perspective. And so, someone clicking through your live, would they want to stop and look? You know what I'm saying? So that's part of what I would share with you. Where do you put the script though? Your script, not where do you, what do you mean? So it's almost like, okay, yeah. I always tell people to go back and look at your recordings. That will help you kind of understand, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't sit. Or maybe sitting was fine. Maybe it's the angle of my screen because, I have my tablet I do it from and I have it on a stand. So, you might find yourself saying, oh, okay, well, maybe I could sit, but I just need to lean in and show the product in a different way in my background. I need to shift the look of it. So there's stuff like that you can do. So that's what I would tell you. Just kind of pay attention, go back and look at your recordings, and then that'll give you a better sense of what you should and shouldn't do when it comes to your product demonstration and how you have things displayed. So my wall, and so this is what Live Legion talked about, again, I thought she was really helpful. My wall could be a little bit more visually appealing. Maybe there's some signage that I change out and put in the background. Maybe there's a couple shelves. So there's some other things I probably could play around with my background. And so when I'm doing my live for the TikTok shop, it just presents a little differently than my normal live stream. So that's something you can kind of see, but you got to go back and look at your video to kind of get a sense of what you want to change or keep the same. Okay. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all coming in. Um, Yeah, so you can definitely can I hold them in my hand and set them down in between? I want to find a good way to show. Yes. Yeah, you definitely can. So when I'm talking about my products, like for example, I just have this sitting here. I can show this one and I can talk about the features and benefits and talk about, the suction mount, and then I might talk about this product. So I put this one down and then I go to this one. So yeah, you just got to pay attention to how you have them pinned. Don't have one product pinned and you're talking about a new one. You said it won't let me vote. Interesting. That's what people were saying. I thought it was me. Interesting. I'm in a small space and rent. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, definitely have a table next to you. Somebody else said they couldn't vote. I'm not sure why. What is the best way to place your camera and phone? Um, the best place to get your to place your camera and phone. I would definitely have a table that you can put your items to. I have a stand. So if you go on my Dr. Lisa Shops page, I have a tablet stand that my tablet is on. I'll show it to you actually. Let me show it to you. So here's my tablet. My tablet is here. It is on a stand that goes full base. It's actually connected to a microphone too. You'll see that microphone connection. So all that is there. My battery's about to go out. So yeah, and this stand has that little kind of accordion type symbol, and then it goes down. It's a flat base stand that it's on. It's on my other page if you want to take a look at it, but that's what I have my tablet holder. You can see it's holding on to my tablet right here. Yeah. So that's where I have my tablet on, and my tablet is facing me. And so when I do my shop lives, I'm always on the tablet. I'm not on the phone, and I'm talking to you guys from the tablet. So that's the way I do it. I also have it just so that you guys can see this too. Um, I also have my laptop and my computer station right here as well. And so let me show this to you all. So my laptop is here, and then there's my other screen. So you guys see me there because this is my tablet and all of it is connected. So my screen wasn't showing, but there. So this is my laptop. So I show you that because you're gonna need your let me charge my phone. You're gonna need to have your screen on the Live Manager. So I don't have it on Live Manager currently, but you're gonna need to put it on Live Manager too. Thank you all for coming into the live. I appreciate you joining live. How you doing, Jim? Here by Nikki. How are you, friend? How's everything going? As you can tell, I am back, friends. So yeah, I'm putting the treasure boxes out. So Coach Miss Jessie, I'm not sure what's going on. So I thought it was a me thing, um, where maybe I hadn't done unlock the treasure boxes, and so you couldn't vote yet. But I wonder how does that play into the voting process with the fan club? Let me know. It may not. It may. I need to look at the requirements. It may not be a voting thing anymore. I need to really look to see what does it all look like. Live Manager. Live Manager is TikTok Shop's screen. It's their website, their streaming website for your shoppable lives. And you can pin products. You can leverage Live Manager. You're supposed to really have it stream from your from your tablet, but Live Manager is another way to see what's happening in your. It's almost like a back end system. So to see what's happening in the live session itself, you can see comments. You can pin products. It's a lot of that plays into it. It's talking about 2 times bonus time. Interesting. Yeah, I'm in 2 times bonus time. I'm not sure. Yeah, I need to read the instructions for the global fan club phase. I'm not sure what happens here. I was just following the instructions to make sure I did the same treasure box and all the other stuff for voting, but I'm not sure how that all plays into it, especially if voting is not an option. Mm, I'm not sure. Where can we find the tutorials like for Live Manager? You want to go to TikTok Shop on your home screen. Go to TikTok Shop for Creator. Um, so when you get to that, so I'm sorry, your profile screen, click TikTok Studio, and then scroll down TikTok Shop for Creator. Here's what I would tell you: once you get to TikTok Shop for Creator, I can't check here. Let me see. Let's see if I can see it. I think once you get to TikTok Shop for Creator, you have to go to see if it'll let you go to. Yeah, I don't see where I can go to it from here. See if it'll let you go to Live Manager under the tools for TikTok Shop. I think Live Manager is there, and it should give a breakdown for what's in Live Manager. So yeah, so that's what I would do. I that may not be true though, so I'm not sure if it breaks it down that way. But that's probably an area you can go into. So TikTok Shop for Creator. Thank you all for being in a live. I appreciate you all joining a live. Let me know if you have any questions. Um, how was vacation? Vacation was great, Jim. Here, I appreciate your friend. It was great. It was a long travel day. Like I said, literally, I got water sitting here. I was like, let me get hydrated because I had not, with traveling because we had to do the train, we had to do the plane. I was minimizing how much I was drinking so that I could travel without having to get up and down, up and down. So when I came home last night as well as today, I was like, okay, let me increase my water intake. Let me increase my water intake. And so I had to run to the bathroom just now. I was like, oh, I've increased it. And the other thing I did this morning, y'all, was that I finally walked on my treadmill because I had not been exercising. We were walking around in Rome and stuff. I was like, oh, Lord, I need to get back to working out. I had not, I had been off the wagon in terms of my regular workout routine. I was inconsistent there as well because I've been doing this so much. So I was like, let me get back to it. Leadership. Hold on one second. No, seeing that. Not you're not seeing that, but found something said to group things together. You're talking about a product set. Product set for your live stream. Yes, you want to do a product set. Product set will allow you to group things and theme them for the live stream. Yep. Do you group them together in a shot of a live? Yes, you do. My friends who are here with me on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I'll show it to you. I got about 10-15 minutes before I have to go. Let me know if you want me to show it. If you don't need me to show it, I won't show it. I was gonna show on my tablet for TikTok just so that you could see the difference. But what you want to do is probably go to yes, please show. What you want to do is probably go to your TikTok shop or creator. You're probably gonna have to go to the live stream manager. Whoop. Let's see. Let me see if I can click around. Thank you all for joining me on my YouTube. I will be back at 4. Thank you so much for your support.